It's morning, and one of the things I love about morning in Patagonia is that right now in the fall, it's like 8 o'clock or 7:30 or something like that, and the stars are still up. We came here for sunrise, but we thought, and sorry about the wind, we thought that it would be better to come like a half an hour before sunrise so we could get a couple last star shots before morning. And so right now, that's what I'm doing. Milky Way is straight above the core, but it's almost too high above everything, so there's almost too much of a gap in the image between town, the river, and the Milky Way, but it still looks really cool. I'm shooting the Rokinon 14mm, f2.8, ISO 3200, I think. And yeah, I think now it's just a matter of waiting until dawn. It is so windy, so sorry about the wind noise on the mic. This is shoot number 5 here in Patagonia, and this is the 5th time we've had good light. An epic light is happening already, and it's not even sunrise. Amazing. So sunrise has just happened 1 minute ago, and basically the clouds just exploded for a minute, and they're still exploding a little bit up top, but Fitz Roy, it's just teasing us. It's coming in and out of the clouds really quick and not catching any light. I don't think that we're gonna get lucky with that this morning, but it was still really special with this morning light, and we're gonna hang on for another 15-20 minutes and see what happens with Fitz Roy. But yeah, just another spectacular sky here in Patagonia. We're 5 for 5. We spent the day doing like photo critiquing and stuff like that, and now the group is just insanely jealous of me. They're all just talking, oh, Brendan, I'm just so jealous of him, because you should see my boots. They're just the coolest. Anyways, we're at a place called Chorrillo del Salto, which has all these fall colors in the fall season, and a waterfall. And we're gonna go take some pictures, because that's what we do in white gumboots. Splash, 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 splash. We were at this waterfall last year, and the water levels were nowhere near this high, but it's been raining so much recently that the water is coming through here, giving you way more well water. It used to just be a tiny little stream here, and you could get really cool shots in through this water, but most of that is, yeah, there's just too much water. The good news is there's all this right now in the foreground here, and just more spots to take pictures. What we're really encouraging the workshop participants to do is to not just come and unpack their bag and set up. They're out wandering around, scouting locations, searching out compositions, and not only focusing on the waterfall, which is amazing, but also the fall colors and these dead trees and the mountain peaks back that way. And yeah, this has just been a special trip already, and it's like day 3 or something like that, day 4. But yeah, I'm gonna get my gear on myself, get a couple shots. I'm not too concerned about getting anything epic, because I really want to focus on getting cool shots for the participants and making sure they get some cool images. But yeah, we'll get a shot or two ourselves as well. You guys know I will. So you know I had to get a long exposure selfie with the white gum boots. That had to happen. We were doing some like photo critiques today with some of the participants, and some of the participants were doing things like long exposure selfies. And one of the things I really noticed is that it takes a lot of attention to detail to do a long exposure selfie, more than you'd think. In some of the shots they were perfect technically, but the person would be standing with maybe their head slightly with a mountain kind of on the background, and it was kind of distracting and it wasn't framing them. So when you're doing long exposure selfies, you really have to try to find ways for you to stand out in the frame, or your model to stand out in the frame. And the way I stood out in the frame here wasn't just rocking red or white boots, white gum boots, but it was standing up on a rock with the waterfall framing me. There's no better way to frame yourself and stand out in a photo than having a big white sheet of water framing you in the background. So yeah, got the shot, happy with it, and I think it's time to see what the rest of the people are up to. I think I lost Thomas Heaton. I'm not surprised, to be honest. When we came here in the van, I said to myself, there's a huge waterfall, there's a beautiful obvious shot, a really nice hero image, but there's also lots of trees, so I'll probably lose Thomas Heaton in the trees trying to find a tree composition. So I'm gonna search through the trees and try to find him.
Hold on when you need a friend, I'll never let you go again. Reach out.
Have you seen Thomas Heaton?
No, he's lost in the wood.
Hey man, have you seen Thomas Heaton?
Again?
I don't know where he went. I don't know where Thomas Heaton went. I came to this spot because there's this tree, and this tree just makes a beautiful photograph, and I thought this is the type of tree that Thomas Heaton would like. So I came here, and I'm guessing Tom must be in the woods with the rest of the participants because I can't find anybody. But I'm here, so I think I might as well set this up.
Your mind's uneasy, 'cause I'll understand. Hold on when you need a friend, I'll say it.
So getting back to what I was talking about with the long exposure selfie stuff and framing yourself, I was just in this tree, and actually Mitchell's up in that same tree now, because I was trying to develop a photo. I was trying to make a photo with Mitchell somewhere in the frame, maybe up here. I wasn't really sure, but everywhere he kind of blended in with the background. He's wearing a blue coat, and even if he was wearing red, he'd blend in with the background. The only way to kind of get him within a frame of something and not blending with the background was to put him in the water and get higher. But there's no like elevated perspective at all here. So I literally climbed this tree with the tripod, got high, and got an angle downward to hold him in the river. And it's not the greatest photo. He looks a little bit posed in the shot, but I think it is kind of, it's cool. And at the very least, it was fun.
Friend, I'll stay here to the end. Get up, don't hang your head, we'll take it step by step. Fell inside.
Coming at you today from Chalten. It is going to be a great vlog. We got a great sunrise shoot. This man is featuring in it all day long.
Have you seen Thomas Heaton?
I have not seen Thomas Heaton, but I'm sure he's somewhere.
I don't think he is. I think he's been eaten.
Needed was a little spark. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head.
Have you seen Thomas Heaton?
No, not at all. I think it's complete fiction.
Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head.
Oh my God, it's Thomas Heaton. He's way up there on a ledge like a British mountain goat. So I spent the past 20 minutes smashing through the forest looking for Thomas Heaton, and it turns out he was up above it all. I saw him from down at the bottom. He's standing up here on Pride Rock, holding his camera over the valley like Simba. And yeah, a beautiful spot, man. Hi, Hamna,
Now it's found a home. Fell inside. Now I'm living in a matchbox. All this time, all it needed was a little spark.
Well, that was fun. Another awesome day in Patagonia. We've got some hiking in store tomorrow if the weather's good. And yeah, it's been awesome here. Thomas Heaton, my boy Greg Snell, and the rest of the crew. So good here in Patagonia. If all days could be Patagonian days, life would be a really, really good one.